welcome to PA Harness Week, our 15th year of PA Harness Week, to be exact. I'm Heather Vitale, along with my standard bred lovin' gal pal and my co-host, Susan Skinner. How you doing?
Fine as frog hair.
Whoa, okay, that's pretty fine. That's pretty fine. You know what else is really fine? That is our upcoming show. So let's get to the headlines. In this next half hour, get ready for some girl power as we head to Ohio for the Battle of Lake Erie, resulting in the first woman driver to win that prestigious race, and we've got the deets. And some of our regular drivers here at Harrah's Philadelphia won some really big eliminations for tonight's $1 million North America Cup final in Canada. We'll get race ready for that big contest. Plus, of course, the top events from this past week at Harrah's Philadelphia and Pocono Downs at Mohegan, Pennsylvania. All this and much more next on racing's fastest paced half hour, PA Harness Week. Our race of the week from Harrah's Philly took place on Sunday, June 11th, and it was the feature pace of the week, going for a purse of $18,000. So let's check out number 6 in here. It's Tattoo Artist. He's the big favorite, and for good reason. He is closing in on $2 million in earnings. Last year, he had a huge season. He even paced in 147-1. This year, he's looking super again. The bettors love him, and they have made him the 1-5 favorite, while the rest of the field are double-digit odds. Let's send it up to announcer Mike Bozich for the call.
Turn 3, Altamaraca still there, 3/4, 120-2. Altamaraca leads it. Here comes Island of the Sea advancing now. Tattoo Artist on the outside, Carbine at the end. Sports Secret now gets closer, third over, and now Tattoo Artist sheds cover. Sports Secret strong behind that one. They straighten away for the stretch drive. Tattoo Artist on the outside, pouncing right now. Tattoo Artist takes the lead and kicks away. Going to be a battle for second. Sports Secret out wide, but it's Tattoo Artist. Tattoo Artist well driven here.
Altamaraca leads from post position 2 with race favorite Tattoo Artist and Dexter Dunn getting away 4th. Island of the Sea comes first up, and Dexter Dunn is able to wait for a second over move, and it pays off as he wins easy in 48-2. Sports Secret benefits from a third over trip to finish second. A Rock and Roll Star driven by Andy McCarthy gets up for third.
All right, we're going to stay at Harrah's Philadelphia and still on that Sunday, June 11th card, but we're switching gates. Yes, we have the open trot now going for a purse of $20,000. So in here we've got number 6. It's Academic. He's the race favorite at 1-5, had a super 2022. This year, he picked up a win in this class 2 races back. The 4 is Take All Comers, who had his first start of the year with a 5th in the Maxi Lead in 151. That definitely is a good tightener.
Pomperdelli leads it by 2. Take All Comers is second. $100 bill is third. It's Academic fourth. Less than 3/8 to go. JL Cruz 3 back fifth. Armstead Cole is last. And Pomperdelli's got the lead. Take All Comers is second. $100 bill is third. It's Academic continues to buy time. Angles to the outside now. 3/4, 122 and 427 for the third. Pomperdelli by 1. Take All Comers is second. Here comes It's Academic now on the scene third. Back to fourth. $100 bill. Angling off the pocket now. Take All Comers. They straighten away for the stretch drive. Pomperdelli on the inside. Take All Comers now sheds the pocket. It's Academic rallies on wide. Mid-stretch Pomperdelli game. Take All Comers persisted. Outside it's Academic. They come down to the finish. It is tight for win. Take All Comers.
Driver Tim Teacher extends Take All Comers to the front, but he doesn't stay there long. Papadelli and Joe Bongiorno move just before the quarter and clear. Dave Miller, sitting behind It's Academic, pulls off the pylons, and this trio fights to the wire. But it's Take All Comers putting ahead in front, winning in 50-4. Papadelli finishes second, and It's Academic finishes third.
All right, it is time for our first break of the show. When we come back, we will head to the Poconos for their top races. Plus that, Susan and I will be saying, man, I feel like a woman, as we watch how history was made in Ohio last weekend. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
And here comes Lachlan Varar and Lauren Tritton charging after Leonidas.
In the world of standardbred racing, only one name is synonymous with this kind of success, this kind of history, this kind of greatness, this kind of legacy, and this kind of unparalleled promise for tomorrow. Proud of our past, excited about our future. You know the name, that one name. Hanover, the greatest name in harness racing.
Congratulations, PA Harness Week, on 15 years of the show. We are so happy to have you guys be a part of everything that we do, and definitely want to give a special shout out to Heather and Bruce, have been the anchors of PA Harness Week for the entire time. So thank you guys for all your hard work.
Oh, thank you so much, Ashley, Donnell, and Jalen, the ladies from the Pennsylvania Horse Racing Association, for your support on our 15th year of PA Harness Week. And yes, we are back with more of this exciting show. I'm Heather Vitale, along with Susan Skinner. Let's head to Pocono for their race of the week. It took place on Saturday, June 10th, and it was their big trot, going for a purse of $18,500. And we've got the bettor's choice. It's number 5. It's Yanks Dugout. Now, he looks for 2 wins in a row in this top trot at the Wilkes-Barre 5/8 mile oval. The second choice is the 2, PL Not So Nice, who has hit the board in 8 of his 11 starts so far this season. Take it away, announcer Jim Baviglia.
Yanks Dugout's lead is a solid 2.5 lengths as he rolls to the 3/4 mile marker in 1:22 and 3, 27 and 4 third panel. Yanks Dugout up by 3. PL Not So Nice continues to improve on the outside. Meanwhile, inside, Robbie Pebb not advancing. Share the Wealth second over 4th. Top of the stretch, Yanks Dugout looking to trot out the clock, leads by 3. PL Not So Nice all out, still gaining slightly here, but has to do better. It's Yanks Dugout now by 2. PL Not So Nice still moving up on the outside. Yanks Dugout looking for the line, and Yanks Dugout has enough.
Robbie Pebb leaves from post 4, but Simon Allard driving Yanks Dugout also wanted the front and does get there. PL Not So Nice comes off the rails first up, but can't catch Yanks Dugout, who stops the clock in 51 and 2. PL Not So Nice takes the place spot with Miss McKee, using the passing lane to lock up 3rd.
All right, we're going to move on to some Pennsylvania Sire Stakes action from Pocono, and it was from the Sunday, June 11th card. Now, there were 2 divisions for 3-year-old trotting colts and geldings. Each one of these divisions went for a purse of over $71,000. So we've got number 2 in here. It's St. Louis, the race favorite. He is in the zone right now, having won his last 3 starts. The 8 is once in a lifetime, also getting respect at the windows. Now, he was second to St. Louis last time out, and he goes to post for our 2022 United States Trainer of the Year, Jim Campbell.
It's St. Louis under wraps. Commander Frank on the outside trying to get to him. It's once in a lifetime in the pocket, a length and a quarter away in 3rd. Second over now, 4th there is French Wine. He's 3 back. Meanwhile, Herodotus saving ground 5th, looks to move up. Then Sinatra V way back to Crantini and Father Stosh. St. Louis leads by a half length. Commander Frank bearing down 3/4, 125 even, 27 and 4 third panel. St. Louis lead almost gone. Commander Frank almost even. Second over, French Wine in a great spot, and once in a lifetime biding his time. Also Sinatra V and Herodotus looking to move up. Top of the stretch, St. Louis looking to push back. Commander Frank on the outside. Once in a lifetime on the inside. French Wine closing well center of the track. Once in a lifetime as the jump. French Wine in top gear, but it's once in a lifetime.
Several leave in this race, but it is ultimately St. Louis who gets the call. Things couldn't have gone any better for Tim Tetrick and Once in a Lifetime as they fall in the pocket from the 8-hole. Commander Frank does the work first up for French Wine. St. Louis carries Tetrick to the passing lane where he goes right on by. French Wine off the second over trip, gets up for second, and St. Louis holds on for 3rd. Once in a Lifetime, who trotted the mile in 53 and 1, is by Father Patrick and conditioned by Jim Campbell.
All right, now we're going to keep it going with that pass competition, as we call it, right? We've got the 3-year-old colt and gelding trotters again. A purse of over $71,000 is on the line. So why don't we look at number 1 here? It's Spitfire Overseas. Now, he won his Pennsylvania Sire Stakes division at the Meadows last time out, getting the most support at the windows here. And then we've got out number 5, Cowsun Road, and he's also getting support. He's already won the Dexter Cup at Freehold and the Bunker Hill at Plainridge this year.
Tetrick able to rate a bit there, but Kenobi might be ripe here. Cowsun Road comes brushing there for Sponstead first over, just 3 parts of a length away as Chamba has the pocket seat. Second over squared away, showing trot, just 3 back for Andrew McCarthy. Spitfire Overseas now third over in 5th. Room on the inside for Lowry to move up 6th, then Velociraptor way back to Inner Mischief. As Tetrick and Kenobi trying to hold tight. Cowsun Road coming up 3/4, 124 and 3, 28 and 2, third panel. It's still Kenobi. Cowsun Road just a half a head back. Chamba's been in the pocket for a while now. Second over is squared away. Third over, Spitfire Overseas. Top of the stretch, Kenobi still a slight lead. Tetrick starts to ask now. Inside Chamba, outside Cowsun Road. Cowsun Road wearing him down. Cowsun Road takes over late for Sponstead.
The outside post didn't scare Mark McDonald as he left with Chamba from the 8-hole. Also leaving Kenobi with post position 6 and Tim Tetrick in the bike make the front in 26 and 4. Cowsun Road gets away third, pulls at the half, and cruises past Kenobi, who does stay up for second. The bettor's choice, Spitfire Overseas, found room down the passing lane and completes the ticket for third. Cowsun Road, who is driven and trained by Okie Sponstead by International Money, stops the timer in 52 and 3.
We have got an OMG to the max as we head to Ohio. Okay, from last Saturday, June 10th, it's the $200,000 Battle of Lake Erie. All right, so the public is absolutely loving number 5, and it's Ruthless Hanover. You may remember he just won the Joe Osier during the Harris Philly Super Sunday in a world record time of 1:46 and 3. And I want you to check out number 4, Lochinvar Art. He's an Australian native, won huge Group 1 events down under, just started racing in the U.S. this year. He's had 11 starts, including a 3rd in the Osier Memorial. Now here is announcer Kenny Livingood with the call.
Leonidas and Austin Siegelman, the leaders, to Little Rocket Man 3/4 of a length behind. Lochinvar Art springs 3 wide, 121 and 4 for 3/4. And here comes Lochinvar Art and Lauren Tritton charging after Leonidas. This is the plan, needs somewhere to go. The 2021 Milstein Memorial, Charlie May has a chance. He's just 2 lengths behind. Top of the stretch, Leonidas, Lochinvar Art and Charlie May. This is the plan, dives down low. Lochinvar Art or Charlie May. Lochinvar Art, history! Lauren Tritton, the first female to win the 37th Battle of Lake Erie. Charlie May was second, 150 the final time.
Race favorite Ruthless Hanover makes a break going into the first turn, and the OMG moments just keep happening. Leonidas A from the rail gets the front. Charlie May from post 8 is parked the entire mile. Lauren Tritton, driving Lochinvar Art, flushes a 3rd sitting Little Rocket Man. She tips 3 wide and is on a mission. OMG, she crosses the wire first at 18 to 1. OMG, she wins in 50 flat. Here's more with the first woman to win the Battle of Lake Erie.
Look, that one was for the girls, that one. And to the haters, the ones that say you couldn't do it, anyone can do it. I just can't be grateful enough for Kevin and Leonie for giving us the opportunity to sit behind a horse like him. Like, he's just sensational.
Congratulations! So exciting. I love it. I love it. All right, it's time, though, to take a break right now. When we come back, we've got Hall of Fame driver Tim Tetrick, who will be traveling north of the border for the $1 million Pepsi North America Cup. We'll get his thoughts on that doozy of a race, so stay tuned.
Feel the excitement of Mohegan, Pennsylvania.
It's Mac Lobel, and he's pouring it on. It's Niatros by 4, and he's going away.
The Harness Racing Museum and Hall of Fame, a place where heroes come to life, preserving harness racing's treasured past while promoting its exciting future. And now get ready to harness your excitement with the thrill of harness racing's 3D simulator. The Harness Racing Museum and Hall of Fame, now offering free admission. Bigger, better, bolder than ever.
Welcome back to PA Harness Week. I'm Heather Vitale along with Susan Skinner, and we are kicking off this segment by traveling north of the border to Woodbine Mohawk Park. Okay, so last Saturday, June 10th, there were four eliminations for these horses to get into the North America Cup, which will take place this evening. So let's do a quickie recap of those eliminations. We're going to start out with this first elim, which was won by Christchurch with four-time United States Driver of the Year, Dexter Dunn, at the controls. He comes first up to win in 1:48.4 for trainer Nancy Tactor. Vuka Fallas was second with A Moment Is Here, picking up third.
Dexter Dunn sent the 8-5 favorite Fulton to the front in the second elimination. Redwood Hanover, who got away fourth from post 9, comes first up, but Dexter Dunn was just a passenger, winning in 48.2 for trainer Linda Toscano. Ammo finishes second, and Redwood Hanover rounded out the trifecta.
Moving on, we saw It's My Show showing off with the fastest of the four eliminations. Scott Zeron was in the bike for this wire-to-wire victory in 1:48 for trainer Linda Toscano. Save America took the place spot, and Stockade Sealster rounded out the try.
The final elimination saw heavy favorite Confederate with driver Tim Teachek at the helm make the front. Andy McCarthy pulls line surfing first up, but Confederate looks like he's on cruise control, winning in 48.4 with the plug still in for trainer Brett Pelling. Lion surfing was second, and Hungry Angel Boy got up for third.
The field is set for tonight's big North America Cup. Now, we just saw Tim Tetrick win with Confederate. They drew post 5, and hey, we figured we'd bring Tim in to be our guest handicapper, find out how he likes his chances and how he thinks the race might unfold. Timmy, we mostly know you as a Hall of Famer, but for this segment, you are our guest handicapper. So we know you love your chances with Confederate, but how do you think the race is going to unfold?
Well, it's going to be a horse race. All the ones that got in there had to really fight for it, be first or second, 2 third-place finishers. But it's going to be very tough coming down to Trip. Scotty's horse was super in his elimination. Vuka Falls was awesome, made a break and still was second, paced the back half 52. So as a handicapper, you've got a lot of options. There's 7-8 horses that can win this race, I'm hoping Confederate wins. That's what I'm going to pick.
Well, wait a minute. If I want to play exotics, you want to give me a name for maybe second and third to put on my ticket?
The show horse, the Scotties, is really good, and Vuka Falls. Those three, I think, are the top competitors because they're very easy to drive. They're versatile, and they can do it either way. They don't have to be on the lead. They don't have to. They can be second over, third over. It doesn't matter. So those three, I think, are the best.
We know you're looking for another North America Cup trophy, and your buddy, Nikola Jokic, just won a big trophy for the NBA. Talk about this friendship you have with him.
He's just a cool, regular guy. I want to be in his shoes, and I think he wants to be in my shoes. He wants to drive horses, and I'd be loving to make $300 million a year, or $300 million in my contract. But he's just a cool guy. His passion is for horses. We talk horses all the time. I try to talk basketball with him, and he won't talk basketball. He wants to talk horses. So he's just a cool guy, and I'm glad I've got to be calling my friend.
All right, best of luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
Okay, who likes trivia? Raise their hand. Yeah, and I like it, but I didn't say I was good at it. However, I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that you got something for me today, Susan, that I can answer.
Well, I'm feeling a horse question that takes us back 15 years ago. The year PA Harness Week debuted. The question is, who was the 2008 Horse of the Year?
I think I know this because it's an epic horse. That's all I'm going to say. Oh my gosh, finally. All right, so we have time to think about it though, because we are going to go to a break. When we come back, Susan will have the answer for us. On top of that, we also will take you inside the starting car here at Harrah's Philly. So do not touch that remote.
History. It's written by winners. At Diamond Creek Farm, we're breeding champions and rewriting the history books. Diamond Creek Farm, a cut above.
Welcome back to PA Harness Week. I am Heather Vitale, along with Susan Skinner, who has the answer for our trivia time question.
Well, keeping the momentum going of 15 years for the show, I asked who was the 2008 Horse of the Year. The answer? The remarkable Some Beach Somewhere.
Yes, I got it.
Finally.
In honor of our 2008 Horse of the Year, Some Beach Somewhere, and also in honor of the North America Cup taking place tonight, we're going to go back in time to see that legendary Pacers victory in that big event, and we're going to send it to Ken Middleton for the call.
And Some Beach Somewhere settles into a comfortable stride for McDonnell. The half in 54 4/5. Right there from second, tracking his every move is Mucho Sleazy. The inside third for Badlands, Nitro, Santana, Blue Chip on a helmet fourth. Overland from in fifth now. Due Sealster, Campbell waits on cover, and what Campbell wants is what he gets. Here to the outside from third now. Drives out Badlands, Nitro, and so they come to three quarters chasing after Some Beach Somewhere. Some Beach Somewhere still not getting his cue from McDonnell. He still leads by a length and a half, and he's at three quarters in 1:22.27 and 1/3 quarter speed. Some Beach Somewhere comes into the stretch, leads it by 2 lengths. Mucho Sleazy all out second, Badlands Nitro all out third, Santana Blue Chip on the helmet from in fourth, and here's McDonnell, and here he is, Some Beach Somewhere. He's big, he's strong, and he has got it going on. Some Beach Somewhere, and Paul McDonnell by 4.
Some Beach Somewhere was purchased for $40,000 and made over $3 million. And his greatness didn't stop there. In 2017, he set a stallion record when his offspring earned over $23 million.
You know, taking a ride in the starting car is not only an incredible experience, it's also an educational one. And our PA Harness Week intern, Caitlin Conrad, had the chance to check out what many say is the best seat in the house. Caitlin brought her camera into the starting car at Harris, Philadelphia to capture how a race lines up behind the gate and the incredible action that takes place. And she did an excellent job with her camera work. Way to go, Caitlin, and what a view. Right? And, you know, the responsibilities that go along with a safe, fair start at the track is extremely important. Two of our favorite people at Harris Philly, Norton and Andy, are here to tell us more.
All right, drivers, get them together. Bring them this way. The 1 and the 4 are out.
Did you have to go to a special school to do this?
I did the qualifiers at Poconos for a couple of years, and then I did the fairs around Pennsylvania for 2 years. Then I've been here since '06.
All right, go. I absolutely love my job. I trained back in the 70s and 80s. Got away from the business. When I sold the business I was in, my son-in-law, who's also a horse trainer, told me about this job when this track was opening back in 2006, 2007. I called Shu up. We've been together ever since, and it's like being back in the business without the hassles of it.
We're following the horses around. We act as a patrol judge to make sure there's no interference. After the race, the drivers will come back by us, and if they think they were interfered with, they'll tell us where, what happened. We'll call the judges and they'll look at it.
One of the things I love about this business, here's a retired airline pilot. He flew cargo, not passengers. 72 years old, owns a couple horses, comes here during the summer, drives and trains himself, and does very well. What other business can you be in where you're in your 70s and be competitive?
You may be wondering, what do I not want to miss? What's going on? Well, of course, we don't want you to miss us. us every week. We also don't want you missing out on the live excitement at our racetracks. Let's go over the live racing schedule first from Pocono Downs at Mohegan, Pennsylvania. Live racing is Saturday, Monday, Tuesday. Post time is 1 p.m. Sunday post time is 6 p.m. Harris, Philadelphia, the live racing schedule is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Post time 12:25 p.m. Sunday post time is 12:40 p.m.
And thanks to technology, you can bet online if you can't make it to the track. For Harris, the site is pabets.tvg.com. For Pocono, the site is ibetmohegan.com. For free past performance pages, check out phha.org. You can find them right at the top of the homepage. For our What's Trending this week, we are joining the two sports of basketball and harness racing. What do they have in common? Nikola Jokic.
That's right. So Jokic, who is known as, of course, the Joker, is the center for the Denver Nuggets. They just won the NBA championship this past week. And Jokic fell in love with the sport in his native country of Serbia. And the two-time MVP was even given his trophy last year just coming off of the track after jogging one of his horses. And during basketball season, while he competes in the United States, he is no stranger to visiting local racetracks and stables. Nikola's also a member of the United States Trotting Association. He loves the standardbred sport, and we love that. Congratulations to Jokic and the Denver Nuggets on their championship title. We know that everybody's talking about the Denver Nuggets and Nikola, but they're also talking about PA Harness Week, and they can find us on social media. On Facebook, we're at Harness Week, and Twitter, PA Harness Week, plus that we're all over YouTube on our channel. Now, you know what? I think that Nikola Jokic would love one of these cups. You know, you get thirsty on the court.
Yes, but Nikola can enter to win by going on our Facebook page or Twitter every Monday for a new contest and a chance to win.
Yeah.
He already got a trophy. He has to enter for a cup.
Exactly right. All right. Well, guys, that's a wrap. Oh my God, how does it go by that fast? It's amazing. Time flies when you're having fun. So for myself, Heather Vitale, Susan Skinner, Bruce Casella behind the camera, we will see you guys next week. And don't forget to enter.